it's Broken here, and I am breeding some frogs, because you might have seen it in the last video, a little sneak peek of the design for the copper aging farm. It needs a lot of glow lights, the one that this guy makes. So hopefully we'll get some, but I'm waiting for them to hatch. So if we come in here though, you can see we've got this all working. We did have, this isn't mine design, this is Pixarif's. Which is in the last episode. Links there, and I probably will be in the description of this one as well. We had it all working well. Put some stairs in just to make it a wee bit easier. But around about here, there'll be some holes and another one there and there, and one over here and here, which will have water elevators, and it will be quite nice. But we need some mangrove, some pale oak, and some dark oak. And it is night, so I'll go and sleep, and we'll go and get some of that stuff. Now, before we get those resources, though, you may be wondering how long I've played, and it is almost 1,000 days. We're just coming up on 1,000 days, and I think that is due for a little celebration of some kind when we get there. So, whilst we're getting these resources, I think we should also get the resources for maybe a little rocket celebration of some kind. Whilst I mine this copper, if you could scroll down and leave a like, and as you're down there, you can hit the subscribe button as well, and you can see more of me rambling on and building some random stuff. So guess what idiot made all their honeycomb into honeycomb blocks, thinking you can unmake honeycomb blocks? This one. So, made all of this, and I came here, I was like, okay, let's just do that. Oh. Can't unmake it. Can't break it. I've made almost 9 stacks of that. I have no use for it. And also my door keeps going. Some zombie keeps breaking in. So, yeah, that's painful. But I can try and... If you've got any ideas what I can make out of honeycomb blocks, then I'll appreciate that. And the sun is setting on day 999. I'll step over this, and it will be day 1000. This is the longest I've ever been in a world. So, and very closely, almost. I don't know when it actually takes over, but sun is set. Very nice, very nice. And, well, not quite 1000 days yet. But this world is coming along very nicely, I think. I have got a map set up. I haven't got everything, so I'll go and show that. But we are almost on day 1000. Probably when the moon goes to the middle of the thing, it will be 1000. But if we fly in here, I did, whilst I was waiting, set up a little map in my kind of room of stuff. I don't really know what to call this. Throne room, I guess, because I've got a little throne. But I did get a little map set up. Didn't quite get everything in it, but I can actually expand this. That might be what to do. But we might be on day very close. I'm waiting in anticipation now. Maybe do a quick tour. Once we hit day 1000. The moon is going down, and the sun is coming up. Almost on day 1000. Close. It's taking longer than I thought it was. I thought it was going to take over when the moon was at the middle, but no, it's the sunrise for whatever reason. So, surprises still. Maybe it's when it goes past the orange. Maybe not. I don't know. Go see the moon though, so maybe that's... There it is! Day 1000 in this world. So, maybe do a quick tour. I might just do some of images going past of all the builds, rather than flying around the place. But, whilst we're doing that, we can also, after that actually I should say, come down here and get the interior built. But while we're building it, instead of just being a normal time lapse, we can go through the statistics, do some statistic checks, I guess, because there's no one else to do it with, because it's a single player world. So, let's get into the tour first. So, we can start off the tour right here with the bee farm, which was the last episode, possibly? Or the episode before that? I can't remember now. So, it's working away nicely. It is very simple in the interior, other than this one, which has a bit more of an interior. And then, straight up here is just a tree. You come down here, you've got what's going to be a bakery and a barber. If you get the reference, then well done. Which I might, I might go into the creative world because I do have one, but there will be some spoilers of what's coming up next and some things which are built but will probably be completely different. So yeah, take that into thing. I might just do pictures of them or kind of freecam of them, of the stuff, so it's not showing everything. But it's quite interesting to see kind of behind the screen. So this castle, which you have not seen built because this was built before I started recording this world, we can come in here, go down this little corridor. You got like a kitchen type thing, a little kind of living room which I haven't filled with books, kind of like a pantry, I guess you'd call this. I don't know. And another pantry, I guess. But the more interesting stuff in this place is up these stairs and down this corridor, my main bedroom with my jelly cat, and the balcony. Come down this corridor into a kind of, I guess, spare bedroom. Go out that door later, and I'm now need to eat. You come down here, you've got under the stairs tower, which has got no interior. None of the towers have interiors, because that's too much work. And then you can come out here into a little balcony, which is on the towers, or between the towers, I should say. And then up these stairs, another little bedroom. Down this corridor, into another bedroom. And if we run along here, little storage room, and I guess a study would be what this is. With two staircases that go to the exact same place, because why not? And a little balcony up here as well. So I'll hop down and go through the door, which was right there. So through that door, you come up here. That's into a tower, which goes to the big tower. Nothing interesting. But there is something in here. Little enchanting room, which is very basic, but that's about it in there. And over there is just a little bridge. Nothing over there. There is kind of something in this one. I did have plans to make something for all of them, but there's not much you can do with the towers. So in here, and yeah, my door's been removed by a zombie. A little kind of barracks area here, I think is what you'd call that. Is there something in here? No, there's not even a door in there. A little cart, which is probably a stolen design because I'm terrible at building stuff like that. And then stables, which I haven't put any horses in yet. In here, which you probably, well, you just saw with the map. I'm quite happy with this interior. This is the first interior that I ever did in a very grand-esque way, which I'm quite happy with. And then through here is nothing and nothing. But there is something down this corridor. You can either go up the way to a little balcony here, or keep going up to a little watchtower area, or more interestingly, go all the way down into a kind of gold storage underground area. So you can go up here and take you to the next place. So we can fly straight out of the castle, past these houses, as these are starter houses, and basically just what you see is what there is. Well, we can do maybe a quick tour of the starter house. I'll just go in free cam for this. As you can see, it is just bog standard starter house. What you see is what it is. This takes you straight down into this little bit, which used to be the old mine. Be the entrance for the old mine. And there's a little farmer place, which is, oh, been on fire or blowing up or something. The door's gone as well. Maybe a creeper must have gone in there or something. I don't think it's been a fire. I don't think that'd be possible. Because, I mean, the only thing would be lightning. Oh, weird. Well, going on from that, we can go straight over to the mine, which was in a couple episodes back. Maybe episode 4 or 5? I can't remember. But if you come in here, a little simple thing with a bee, of course, because they look great, but they're very stupid. And then it's just a mine. Right down. I probably will at some point texture it because it does look a bit stony, but I did it quite quickly. But we can fly straight past the Bridwin, because I'll go into a creative world and show the finished Bridwin first. That's already been seen. There's a video of that. We can come straight into the sniffer pen with the broken LA. Got great there. It should be working this farm. Yep, just going along fine. Probably not been working for the last couple of weeks well with that LA. Can I get him out? No. I'll do that later. But if we fly straight, this is done. I can't remember what episode this was. 2 or 3? It was quite early on. But if we fly right over here, we get to the lumber. Well, yeah, I guess lumber mill would be the word for it. So we have got the forester's cabin, I guess, or the lumber mill. What to call it? I'm quite happy with. I think the best thing I did here was the interior. I really tried with the interior and kind of did everything I can think of. Might be a bit overboard, but I'm most happy with this and this kind of whole room, or yeah, room. You got, you know, you can see the work gear and tool of some kind, I guess, like a drill, kind of like a planer, I guess, and a saw. Still want to get this placed in a little bit better and do some landscaping roundabout, but it's okay. I mean, it was placed in. It could be better. It could be better, but yeah, and over here is very plain, very plain. But if we go through the door, we can see the interior, which is very nice. I'm pretty happy with this. The inside, I have no idea what it does, but it looks like it's doing something, which is kind of my motto for interiors. Just as long as it looks like it's doing something, it's alright. And those trapdoors do need to oxidize. And yeah, if we go up these stairs, there is nothing. There's just nothing. These I think, are the best thing I did here. These I'm very happy with. I did take some inspiration from Scar's Freeze in his what now? His zoo, his season 10. I took some inspiration from. You kind of see the colors and the shape, kind of taken from, but done about 100 times worse for mine. Mine are a lot worse than his. See the little holes for the I guess woodpeckers or rotten bits, but now we can fly over, go and check out the Pridwin, and some stuff to come up with. So if you don't want to see any spoilers for some builds which might be built and stuff like that you might see, then skip to a later point. I'll put up on the screen now. And welcome to my brain. This is, yeah, complete muddle of stuff. See some things which you might recognize, like this here, and this building up here, and then some other stuff which you won't recognize, like this stuff, which is all this, which is all the exact same. This here is yet to change a lot. I don't like this tower at all. But ignoring all that, because that will change a lot. I mean, that is made the shape and I made the colors that I want, but the actual detail, the main thing. And yes, big massive bridge. That's coming at some point. That will be in quite a while. Ignore that completely. That is never going to be built. You can see the watermill is, I built it here, but I moved it all the way over there. That's why it kind of doesn't fit into the place which I built it in at the moment. This here will be built, but this needs to be changed a lot. I might get Axiom. Look at that mod for a while, and I'm debating if it's cheating or not, because it's use worldedit, as you can tell. No, this has been moved. Goes that, and that's about it, to be fair. But I think, and there's the trees. Built them and rotated them and stuff with them. I just build around here and then they'll be removed and stuff like that. But if we come over here and check out the full print now, there is a cinematic video of this, which is a bit more detail. Now I'll put that in the cart right up the right. But we can check out Gridwin. I am very happy with a lot of this. Some things I'm not so happy with. I think I got a little bit bored, if you know what I mean. Took a very long time to build. I'm very happy with the thrusters. They are maybe the favorite thing I've ever built. Not so happy with the front, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Inside is going to be a storage room. You can kind of tell from my world. Actually, I don't know if I've shown that. Actually. But yeah, it's going to be a big storage room that I'm slowly building and working out. In here, we've got this kind of front bit. And then you've also got down the stairs here. And there is meant to be more stairs here, but there's just not the room. If I have to bat a guess, I think a lot of this stuff will not make sense as it's just what's going on in my brain. So, if you're confused, you're not the only one. And those yellow bits are the roads. Or, well, they'll change a lot, but that's where the roads should be, possibly. And there should be, I'm debating it, because I really like this view, so I don't want to cover this view up, because it looks really kind of castle-y and gives that kind of vibe. But there might be houses over here. Don't know. But let's go back to Survivor World. And we're back. When we jump down this hole, we will go into the statistics checking and time-lapse building of the interior to the copper farm. Now, these are some of the more interesting ones. So, interactions with a blast furnace, 800 times. That's quite a few. Crafting table, 1900 times. I've been crafting a lot of stuff. Furnace, just about the same. With them, almost 2,000. I have lost over 10,000 items, just gone. I've been jumping a lot, 215,000 jumps almost. Mobs killed, I've killed 21,000 mobs almost. Pretty good, and this one's a little embarrassing. I've died 27 times, a little embarrassing. Time play, this is the big one. 10 days of real life play, that's quite a lot. Chests opened, 12,000 chests. And ender chest opened, 852. And that's it. For the most part, we're finished. Obviously, there's just some strange random holes up here. That's because I've not built the house, and that will be next episode. But if we jump down here, we go into this kind of, I guess, open hallway, I guess. I don't know what you call this. My inspiration was kind of bolts from Fallout. You know, just very fancy. But we can run over here. And we can either go up this bubble elevator, which just takes us straight to this. It just kind of ends. But I don't know how to put this around this without blocking that or anything like that. So it's pretty much the best I can do. Jump down there, and you can either come up here as well and go over to this bit. Get the blocks in there, oxidized. So again, it just kind of ends. Stuff which is going to get in the way, put it around it. But we can just jump down. And that's pretty much it for this episode. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.